Hello everyone. Hope you all been having a good start of your week. Might be talking a little bit less noisy today. Also, you might hear snoring every now and then. My roommate, I don't think, is feeling too well, so they're kind of just like sleeping on the bed right now. Also, no worries, Steiner, and welcome back. It's been a while. Hope you've been having a good however many months it's been since then. I mean, we all have our own time and stuff that we want to do, so always appreciate when anyone ever comes back. But yeah, welcome. Today we'll be playing Disco Elysium because, since Steiner, since it's been a while since you've been here, around 2 weeks ago. Also, hello AQ Arts, welcome to the stream. Around 2 weeks ago, I did finish like 3 different games, so I kind of like. And two of them were platformers, so I kind of wanted to like stray away from more platformers, not, just for a change of pace. Also, I mean, however, whenever your birthday was, that turned you to become 16. Happy, belated? Yes, belated. I keep forgetting sometimes whether it's belated or advanced. And yeah, finished up a bunch of, quite recent, honestly. Ooh, nice. Hope you got some nice stuff for your birthday. But yeah, because and 2 weeks ago, finished some platformers, so yeah, I wanted to change things up a bit. And like I said, when I finished Baldur's Gate I think a month ago, where I think after playing Baldur's Gate, I am in a better mindset on how to maybe like treat playing Disco Elysium, because I did actually try to play this game like I forget how many years ago. long enough that I've forgotten. But I only started it like what, an hour or two, so fairly early. Like I got decision paralysis so fast. So after finishing Baldur's Gate, I'm like, oh, okay, no, maybe now I can finally give this game the go it rightfully deserves. I mean, this game got like so much acclaim, and yes, I am aware that Disco Elysium 2 is never going to happen because corporate greed, which is unfortunate. So, given that, you know, what better time to actually experience this than, knowing that this will be the only one. Money, no! Look, I mean, I get it. Businesses need money, but also, you need the thing to come out to make the money. Like, I feel like that's the thing. Like, that doesn't make sense in my mind sometimes with business people. Like, they want to make money, but then they compromise the creation of the thing so it doesn't release. So how are you going to make the money if it doesn't release? Like, it makes no sense. That's why, I mean, again, poor to the devs and the creatives who created this game. And, hope they've since been able to, like, I don't know, find some other company that values them more. Values them and their ideas more. No, I guess in terms of, like, things for me that happened over the weekend, honestly, I kind of just chilled over the weekend. The big example is Star Wars Battlefront game. Yeah, they went too hard on the microtransactions, that's for sure. I mean, at least there wasn't big enough of a backlash for them to, like, dial it down a little. But yeah, that was still kind of scummy of them, not gonna lie. And also, the upcoming Star Wars game, uh, the Ubisoft one. I'm forgetting the title. Star Wars Outlaw, I think was the name. And I don't. While yes, I don't deny that Star Wars licensing costs could be too much. That one's hard to say because I feel that depends where the partnership started with. Like, did did Lucas no not Lucas Arts did Disney approach EA to make a Star Wars game for them, or did EA go to Disney to pitch that they will make a game of the Star Wars franchise? Like, there's a bit of business bureaucracy there that happens that we don't know. Yeah, Star Wars Out basically GTA 5. I mean, look, it could be interesting, but Ubisoft really is like, a lot of the decisions have been question marks. Like, sometimes they do good things, sometimes they do bad things, sometimes they do things that just don't make sense. Like, I don't know what's happening with that company. Disney had to deal with EA to make Star Wars games. Yeah, so in other words, Disney contracted EA. So it's not necessarily Star Wars licensing costs. It's just that's how EA wanted to make use of the fact that they had Star Wars to be like, oh, Star Wars fans are crazy for Star Wars. Of course they're gonna give us money if we put microtransactions in the game. So if anything, that's on EA. I feel. Because, I mean, look, if you've got a hot brand like that, if you're greedy, who's not gonna... How is that idea not gonna pop into your head? I mean, if you're thinking about it, like, in a sense, isn't that like what happened with the Avengers game and Suicide Squad a little bit? Or they could have just made a single-player experience that had a start and an end, and then, that's it. But of course, they wanted to make a super long-running game with the hope that the brand strength would have kept it alive. And clearly, that did not happen with Avengers, and that is yet to be seen with Suicide Squad. But from how it looks, that was probably not going to be the case. I just want Space War Crimes. EA is mean. I mean, do you want Space War Crimes? I mean, Space Marine 2 is coming out later this year. Isn't that arguably Space War Crimes? Also, isn't Helldivers 2 arguably Space War Crimes? Like, literally encroaching territory, genociding like racists, you know. I mean, sorry, I meant spreading democracy. Star Wars is the OG. True, true. I mean, I do understand the pains of like a franchise not being used in the manner you want it to be. Yeah, Helldivers 2 is so good. I mean, as someone who played Helldivers 1, I have been enjoying the hell out of Helldivers 2. But yeah, no other updates. I feel, yeah, because this weekend kind of just chilled. I guess started watching the new anime this season. Like, it's nice to see that Sound Euphonium got a new season. Like, I like the vibes. Always love that. Always love that franchise. And then apparently, like, there's a bunch of heavy hitters this season in terms of like sequels. Like for those who are following Slime Isekai, that got a new season. Konosuba also did another season. I think ReZero was also this season. And there was one more I'm forgetting. My Hero Aka. That one. My Hero Aka, I remember, was also getting like the new season this season. A new update for me is I'm almost done with school. 9 weeks remaining. Ooh. Yeah, that's just like 2 months. Good luck. Also, I played too much VR chat. Oh my god, like, I have VR chat, but I don't know if I could honestly play VR chat. Like, I am so, like, socially awkward. Like, I need, like, if ever I do that, I need, like, a friend to be with me. Because if it was me alone, I don't think I'd talk to anyone. Like, I'd peruse worlds, and then that's as far as I'd go. Like, I mean, that's the benefit of streams also. Like, streams, it's like, I read the things that are typed, I discuss that way, but, I don't have to awkward shuffle in VR and stuff like that. Mm-mm. But I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But yeah, other than that, no, mostly that. I mean, I guess reminder for next week. I will be out from May 1 to 6, so no streams for those periods of days. Which means next week, probably only one stream, that being on Monday. But because there's only one stream next week, I'll probably make it like not my long running games. I'll make it like some kind of standalone. Whether it be Balatro or some other, I will figure that out. I still the adventures of the Bunny Boy. Is, is Bunny Boy in VR chat the equivalent of a Discord kitten? Another small, cute animal to get attached to. Just check your profile. Sure. But yeah, with that though, I think that's all the updates for now at least. So yeah, this Elysium experience, just a few hours. Definitely gonna get this started. Which I know they give you these stats, but I'm like, I don't feel like I jive with any of these ones. Like, they all, I've noticed all of these have like extreme, where it's like they all have a 1 stat, and I don't know if I'm a like that terrible of a person. Like, if anything, I feel like I'm a middling statted person. If that makes sense. Because in my mind, time to make 4 lives. Hello, Mr. Missing. Welcome to the stream. And yes, that is probably what's gonna happen. And in my mind, this feels like me. Like, I could be wrong. I mean, a part of me wants to do this. But then I'm like, it doesn't make sense to have physique this high either. I mean, I guess I could do 5 motorics, but like, I don't know. This feels kind of like right for me. Cause look, unfortunately for me to say, while yes, I graduated like college and stuff, look, I don't remember shit. So I don't think I can rightfully put intellect as high. While psych, sensitive how emotionally intelligent you are, I mean, now I'm contemplating if 3 fits here. No, yeah, as someone who said like mood of experience, I think you can be emotionally intelligent while not knowing how to act upon it. Like that is a totally valid like thing to be. So no, yeah, like you are not smart enough to know how to deal with your emotional intelligence. I think that makes sense. Then physique 3, motors 4. Like I think this is like good the stat line I feel like going with. Then I remember this screen. I don't remember any of what is good here. Or rather, not necessarily what is good, but like what I should feel or choose. Because it's like you could always buff something that makes yourself stronger, or make your. Well, yes, you could strengthen something you're weak at, but that feels like you're just trying to balance out, which I mean, better excel at something rather than to balance out, maybe? Also, hello, Jazeric. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having a good day yourself, too. We're kind of just starting at the moment. Still kind of like thinking which one I'll go with. I'm realistically, though, while I guess I am sort of okay with logic, it doesn't feel like the right one. How to juggle watching 9 streams at the same time? Uh, you go crazy. you lose your mind. That's how. Crazy. You're crazy. Only once? Don't you mean even now? I mean, okay, I'm just gonna go based on like what their name is in terms of like I'm just gonna vibe out the stat that I want. Volition in an empire, empathy, authority, experience, suggestion. What's this one? Connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. That's not me. Crazier. I see, I see. Pain threshold, physical, what's physics? No. Electrochemistry? Go to party plan. Okay, I'm not a party guy. Raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Half-light. Let the body. I was my as I was reading, I'm like, let the bodies take control. Let the bodies take control. Let the bodies take control. Even though that's supposed to be let the bodies hit the floor. But no, threaten people. I don't threaten people. Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, composure. Hmm. Maybe perception? Like, look. With all the stuff I've done, it's like something at the corner of my eye moves a tiny bit, I'll notice it. So maybe like perception feels like it would fit. Reaction speed, I don't know if I fit that one though. Sneak under their noses. Nah. Master of machines, pick locks and pockets. No, not necessarily. Maybe perception. Like perception sounds like it could be interesting. Like that. So signature skill, it gets 1. So wait, I didn't see what it said. So I guess my motorisk is technically 4, but perception itself is 5. Ah, I see. Okay, I feel like this is what we'll go with. As far as I remember, though, this game is fully voiced. Though I noticed my position kind of like blocks some of the text. Maybe I'll scoot myself a tiny bit right in that case. Like, if I lean, I'll get a little bit cut, but I think that'll make it easier for you guys to actually read what's happening. So yeah, I think we'll go with this. Yeah. As for whether we'll actually perceive what we need to do, personally, hopefully we do. But yeah, I should confirm. Let me know if audio is good, of course. As I know this game has a lot of voice acting. Which, yes, thank you. Game voices talk for me. Begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I was trying to see if in my mind if I could make this raspy ass voice, but I think I need to like dry out my throat. Like I think I need to literally hair dryer my throat if I wanted to achieve this voice effect.
Ever,
Ever?
never, ever.
Never, ever, 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 ever?
Never, ever, baby.
Mm. Yes, I'd like to not exist and have to worry about shit anymore.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Huh? No ex-wives? Yeah, what was that about something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic.
Can you speak a little bit louder?
Bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing? Bloated? Ball of meat? Meatballs? I like myself some meatballs. I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss.
Mm.
Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic.
So we chose to be into this void to not exist. Also, I guess I didn't say it. I, for the most part, will be choosing choices as truthfully as I can. Like, I won't necessarily, like, maybe I'll RP it once, like, I feel the decisions I've made have hit a certain point. But for now, I feel all of the choices I'll make are choices that I feel like I would actually make. I don't know. I think that would like allow for more authentic experience for me at least. Alonzi? I feel this is a reference. Like the name Alonzi is familiar. I just can't for the life remember. This is why I didn't choose intellect stat. I like pain and burning light. Okay, masochist. And wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Wait. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you
Yeah, that one.
really?
Don't be of course. I want to stay in the inky blackness. Look, if we pretty much we're in the void, but we are conscious enough to realize that we are in a void, and yeah, I think
You
we should
wouldn't
get
like
off.
it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating?
Look, you can't keep the thing
Poured
marinating
so
forever.
much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Yeah, and you're talking to the chef here. Don't marinate something for too long; it'll get soggy. That's totally how it works, right? I am definitely someone who has marinated something before.
Fear and
Oh.
apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay, I'm a brave idiot. Fine, someone's talking to me. Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil ape.
Evil apes.
And the evil apes are juking it out on
Monkey
the
fight,
ball.
monkey fight.
You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Oh, on the ball. So I thought they were juking it out for a ball. No, we're on the ball. Okay, so I guess that's the planet.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Okay, so the humble old planet we live on, and we are the apes.
Infinitesimally small.
Okay, maybe look. I'm not that short. I am not infinitesimally small. Okay. Also, hello Marcus. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the lurk as always. Do appreciate it. Also, thanks for the invite with the crab games the other day. Oh, it was fun. Got some wins. Experienced 400 ping. It was all good.
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. A part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this.
Hmm?
You have to beat the other evil apes in the face.
No. Are we brute? Oh, well, do we lose? Do we have to lose? That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. Honestly, yeah, this kind of a little bit sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You lost.
No. I'm glad to know that this situation will never happen to me as someone who doesn't really drink. I say that now, but maybe this is just setting a flag for future me eventually to deal with it. Also, God, we're like, look, do you take off the, like, I was about to say, do you take off the clothes before you drink or after you've drunk? Like, I don't know. Some people like, is it more enjoyable to drink naked? Is the real tape player still on? Rolling empty. Empty cassette case. Oh no, that's the cassette case for this one, I guess. Oh yeah, it's all on the floor. Oh, poor cassette tape. What is this? My shoe! But only on my left foot. I see he put it on. My pants! What's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Also, I like this guy's voice. Very deep. Very nice. Take code. Oh, I mean take code. Also, what is the... Did we shatter this? Oh no. Are we paying... Do we have to pay for this?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
No, visual calculus. Easy. 9. Easy is 58%.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
No! Sad.
The morning light hurts your eyes.
Easy my ass. I already failed the first row. This so bodes well for the rest of the playthrough. Oh. There's something
This
on
fan
the thing.
has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A
Pull
truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb. What about pull on the lever to turn off the fan? But look, we have motorist, maybe, look, we can't fail 50s in a row. Like, that's not how probability works. We failed once, that means we have to succeed now.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Okay, game. Thank you for showing me the folly of my words of choice. That we still failed. Even though we have 3 savoir-faire, we failed. Come on. Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
What the freak? We took damage? Already?
For quite a long time.
We literally just started. Oh god.
Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Worry doesn't have to happen this fast. The existential horror comes like at least, after you've had your coffee.
Finally, the pressure recedes.
Okay.
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier.
Yes.
Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your
Huh?
chest is telling you you're hanging by a thread here.
Pull the fan. Why pull the fan? Is this the pull the fan cord?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh. Okay, that isn't. Look, when I saw pull the fan, okay, to be fair, it didn't say pull the fan blades. Which I guess that's my fault for assuming that. So I was like, is he gonna pull on the fan blade? Like, why?
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Imagine
Snap.
if I still failed
It's
that.
released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous thick tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay, chill out, my guy. No worry, I understand. Like, I get it. Sometimes chat just wants to be here and vibe for the game. I mean, if anything, like how other people have said this game is just like kind of book club. We are enjoying a story together, although I am directing what happens in a way.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
I forget.
The
We don't like light
lights
mode.
are off.
Okay, do not turn on the lights after waking up from a hangover, which I assume we have come from. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. See bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. What is that? I have no idea what I'm clicking here. Also, what's this? Okay, so we have our necktie on. Oh, we need to find our undershirt. Oh. There's the undershirt. I think. Oh, okay, there. -1 suggestion. Oh, it gives stutter stuff. What? Well, I guess because if we have pants, we can't move our legs as much. Although, for sake of decency, we should probably wear our pants. And also, I see something to interact with.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Oh, yeah, I know. Remember now. On the bottom left, we don't actually. You guys don't see the cursor. Sorry, give me a sec. I should activate capture cursor. There you go. Now you can see what I'm pointing at. So yeah, so over here, we do not actually see our face. So yeah. Did we forget that
Suddenly,
much?
You realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you
Apparently
there,
so.
underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Absolutely nothing? I mean, I'm sure you can see your nose if you just look down a little. Like, honestly, that's like one thing where in your periphery, if it's there, it's so like obvious. You know, sometimes you get a pimple on your nose or like on your cheek, and like even just at a glance, when you look down, you can see the tiny bump. Like, I think that's just how much our eyes is so used to seeing part of our face that it just tunes it out. And then that anomaly bump is like, this is a normal! I will perceive it!
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Damn. Remember, guys, drink responsibly. Okay, let's wipe the
As
mirror.
you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there.
What do you
and
mean,
will
thought
never
is true?
unbecome it.
It's my face. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure to know there's nothing wrong with my face. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Says who says? You, mirror? Please, you have no mouth. How are you even talking to me? What's
Where
wrong?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Well, I mean, those are temporary things. It's probably just because he drank too much. I mean, he was literally like face planted down on the floor, butt sticking out. It'll heal. Maybe. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Ew. Okay, chill with the tongue action, my guy.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Were you snorting drinks? Is that a thing? Like, I know there's like, obviously you can drink with your mouth, and then there are those people who like, they drink with their butt, but then drinking with your nose. I mean, I guess it is technically possible, but I feel you'd have to like somehow deaden your like gag reflex for that to work. Maybe. I'm actually not sure because you don't exactly want liquid entering the air hole, but like they both go to the same hole, sorta technically. Mm. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. I'm out of here. But we gotta know how we look though.
Behold,
At least we're smiling.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's I think some kind of superstar. Okay, I don't think we're that brave. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. I mean, look. At least his teeth are intact. Like, if anything, to me at least, it ain't that bad. So if anything, like number one is a bit overreacting. I feel we are definitely not a superstar, but I guess we we'll take it plain face.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
You gotta greet the day with a smile. If you start your day right, things will go well. I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, fine. Okay, maybe being too unhappy is also not too great. Let's stop.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it
Damn.
even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I mean, to be fair, that would be a grin you would send the ladies, I feel. It's intuitive and I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Oh, okay, Steiner. Hope you Have a good time at the gym. Make sure you don't overwork yourself. And thank you for stopping by. And also, have a safe trip going there. Look, I mean, it is kind of like a smug ass grin, which, you know, you'd be like, hey ladies, kind of vibe. So it feels like that's what this is.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I mean, Mirror, you've been mean to me, but I think you're just like trying to help me out. So, you know what? I like how there's, I promise, lie. Like, damn, you're even just like the Mirror. Okay, we're not that. I don't think I don't think we're that low right now. Sure.
You liar. You
Huh?
can't even tell the truth to yourself.
I didn't even lie.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't even choose the
Try
option
something.
that lied. How dare you? I mean, 8%. Look, we failed to 50%, passed the high percent. It That makes it sound like, oh, you should fail a low percent. No, it failed the two 50/50s. That means we're due to pass this. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Like the rest of you, from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, this one. Okay, maybe not. Fine, we'll let the mirror be for now. I'll say hello, crew. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having a good day also. And don't worry, we kind of just started. Anyway. Just, we saw our face. Our smug grin ass face. Can I turn the light back on?
The
Are we
fan
better
stands
now?
Still, a terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically.
Okay, fine. We are not ready for it. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. So I guess we'll head out. Ooh. Hey, at least we're not limping anymore. That's good. And we were able to find all of our clothes, so that helps also. There's something on the table. I mean, look. If you leave money on the table, whoever needed it didn't want it. And we need it. Because apparently we have no money, it seems. You can see... Okay, whatever that means. The smell of sea makes you dizzy. Oh, there's my other shoe. I guess a briny wind washes over you. So we're by the ocean. I see.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin.
Honestly, they look pretty nice.
Reunited on your feet.
Secret task complete. Find your other shoe. Gain experience plus 10. Yes. I love getting experience for doing something that we should normally do every day. It's like, I took a shower. You get 5 experience. Oh, if only life gamified to that much.
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
Yay. At least there's something to feel better for ourselves about. Okay, we have no idea what we're doing. We woke up. We have a smug ass grin that's stuck on our face.
Hello, officer.
It is March of some year. Also, officer. Okay, fine. To be fair, I know we are a
The young
detective,
woman
but
raises a
like
cigarette
our
to
character
her
doesn't know
lips.
that.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I'm honestly impressed you're able to gauge someone's age just from how they look. Like, I have seen so many people and I try to guess their age, and almost more often than not, I always assume they are either way younger than how they look or way older than how they look. Never correct. I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's just coming from my own looks. Because when people look at me, they think I look younger, which yay. But also like, don't treat me like a kid. Am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Then why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me? Okay, maybe don't question the Aisha. If she says we're a police officer, that means we gotta be. Like, there's no reason for her to make shit up.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No, even I was just getting into character. Yeah, play cool, play cool.
Okay.
She breathes in a silvery smoke. How do you know I'm a police
Sir.
officer?
You've been here for 3 days.
Oh,
On official police business, as you put it.
3 days, huh?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Have we been drinking all these 3 days? I mean, if we were drinking for 3 days straight, then maybe that's why we forgot everything. Because, you know, a while ago, our inner thought was like, you drank of the whole day. But it's like, no, maybe you've drank these 3 days. Please don't drink that much for yourself and safety. I didn't remember being a cop who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law. Try the expression on her. Goddamn right. Even with the +1, goddamn right, I'm a policeman. It's still 28%. Do I wanna risk this? Okay, maybe let's try asking stuff before we do this.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Yes, most likely.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Okay, perception chill. Like, it's early morning. People like, you know, they wake up and then anything, they probably get really moody at first. And then after a few minutes, they'll perk up. Like, chill perception. It's so tempting though. Like, it's staring at me right there. Oh, wait. I just read the latter part of this statement, which is let her know you want her physically. Okay, maybe let's not be a creep immediately.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Ooh, sheesh. Okay, wait, no. Are you insulting us by saying that statement?
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
No. Maybe I'll get to try the look
Something
next time.
stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct.
A need.
The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before.
Good morning.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't? Are you saying that out loud to her? What if I don't want to ask questions? Or it's like in my mind? You know what? Sure.
Yes.
What do they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At
Mm,
least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
So it makes it sound like this is like in the farther outskirts of town where there aren't as many police, and then like us coming in, it's like, really? Only now you guys arrive? Please, we've been okay without you for a while, kind of vibes. Where exactly is here?
You're in a hostel, sir.
Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol. I feel like, and I know I thought this, and I'm remembering it now, but I feel like I should probably have a notepad for this game. You know, be like a real cop, note things down. As I feel like I'm gonna be hearing a lot of terms that I will probably forget. So, Revachol, town we are in. Or is it a city? either way, town slash city we are in. Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
No, just because I indulge in the local drink doesn't make me a local. I mean, that's like saying if I go to Japan and I drink sake, I'm Japanese. Which I mean, if that's all it takes to become Japanese, sign me up.
It's 51.
I mean, she answered the question.
The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one.
I don't know what that means.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
8,000 years, so it's the year 8051? Question mark?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Oof, that's dark but half true. Your room is always next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I
I
have any
couldn't say.
visitors?
It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods towards room 3.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raised an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I
We
don't
go
know
on,
about
alright.
that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
Mm.
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Oh, so were we like partying for a bit? Then once the fun stopped, it's like, oh, time for the existential dread. Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in Saint Seance. I think that's how you say that.
Yes, there was a church in there. A
Ooh,
really
experience.
small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
So being inquisitive is good for us.
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say you wanted, do you mean like in a cool way, like a wild beast, or like a hurt man who's been on a long journey, like that kind of vibe?
Yes. It was very cool.
Oh, that didn't sound okay. Okay, I mean, for me that didn't sound sarcastic, but maybe it is.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Okay, then we stopped being cool. I get it.
A window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Okay, maybe not proud to be smashing glass and the furniture in a hostel we are staying in. This sounds like we are paying for these damages. Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Maybe this ties back to what it said a while ago with our inner thoughts about being an evil ape, and we don't want to be the evil ape anymore.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Oh God, you were out early. Can I see?
Glad to
Okay.
have been of assistance.
End. Oh, what's this? She said she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words.
Damn.
Once smokes.
No. I've lived my life to never smoke. I will not smoke. But also, isn't that just like you're not doing it for the smoke? You're doing it because it passed her lips, aka you want an indirect kiss, which is still very creepy. Trompe le monde. Alright, so we'll go down. Though I guess, is this the kind of game where I should be like quick saving a bunch? Oh, we see a guy, girl in a wheelchair, and then there's us. Yeah, I guess I should be making some saves here. I mean, that's what we did. That's what I did when I played Baldur's Gate anyway. Save everywhere. Is F5 quick save? Yes, it is. That means this is a quick save game. Though I will try not to like save scum too much in terms of choices. More just like, you know, if something fatal happens or I forgot something or remember something, at least I have a place to load back to. This is where lyrics would be, yes, and it is the mic. Maybe for someone to sing in front of it. No option for us to do that? The speaker's connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic con is cured by the hangover. I feel we're normal.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard
Reasonable song choices.
through a PA system.
The PA system. Yeah, we don't shout. We let the technology emphasize our voice.
By other people.
What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I was saying maybe I could sing something happy, like from those. No, you know what? No, right. Yeah.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church
Okay,
song.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was
Who's laughing
thinking like,
now?
you know, maybe like
No
give a
one.
solemn vibe, but okay, no, maybe not pity.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Oh, I like how that's a quest now. Interesting. Is there a way to see my quests? Oh, just there. Sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape and play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. I do like the fact that it does actually mention, you gotta listen to the song and remember the lyrics, dummy. Which makes me think, can you forget the lyrics on stage? That would be so terrible. Like the shame would be unforgettable. That would linger with you for your entire life. We'll talk to him in a little bit. This water cooler large, bubble rising to the surface. Management likely only if the word Monday is written on it. Oh, because I guess menu changes here. Okay, I guess I can just take it. Not stealing, question mark. I was like, hello, bartender. Good morning.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
That seabird's other wing looks kind of messed up. Like, that feels like it is going in a completely wrong direction. I mean, maybe that's artistic direction, but creepy.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Oh, so the wing isn't supposed to be that way. For reals.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
I see.
A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koarius Skua."
Whatever that means. Maybe that's its scientific name.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Bitter. That's an interesting expression to feel from that. My ass can watch POVs. Look, as someone who has dealt with that before, honestly, I just stick to the person who I'm following the most. Because, the rest of them are there. They're in a group chat. So, rather than... or, rather, if you are having all streams up at the same time, mute them all except one. Because, again, they all hear each other anyway. It's just a matter of the strength of your periphery vision. You follow them all, then keep all of the screens up. Just mute everyone except one. You'll still hear them all anyway. I mean, unless one of them likes to mute a lot, then maybe prioritize that one.
Look, your buddy is over there.
I'm talking about the bird though. He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, tell me about the bird.
Looks like a small something about it makes you feel bitter.
Yeah, can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy. Why
No,
don't you go and
come
talk to
on.
him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Is he still gonna
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay, fine. I deal with food also, not only the drinks. Terminology, my ass.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Okay, I mean, he already dislikes us. Maybe let's not pet peeve him a bit too much. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me you don't like me, though.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Ah, I see. Cops don't like us, I remember.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Maybe, but I mean, as long as he doesn't know about it, we'll be fine. Question mark? Wow. I don't know what's sadder. Pointing out that we know they're being sarcastic or going along with the sarcasm. Because it's like, here, you're like, wow, I see you're a genius for finding out my very obvious sarcasm. You must feel very good about yourself. But here, it's like, you kind of, like, there's like a bafflement where you're just like, my guy, you understand what I'm getting? And and then you can be like, yeah, I know. I'm just like humoring you. So you have to choose one.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Go on. How am I a
What did
hero?
you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Yeah, let's just keep going with him. Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
Well, finally someone is switching to the truth. Nah, we could have kept the RP going on for a little bit longer.
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Okay, I guess he is ignoring me now. Okay. Okay, so we have a friend. Oh, hello? A software electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. Assigned kitchen reserved for person until 13 o'clock. So how hot are we on the case? It's not as hot. The sun is still rising. It is still very early in the day. We have just started. Union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. I see. Mess hall reserved for union members open 16 o'clock. Got it. And what is these? Royal pinball machine is unplugged. That's a very small looking pinball machine. I said, hello, girl.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, okay, fine. Do y'all want me to talk to him already?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
I wonder who came up with the name Bomber Jacket. Because when I hear Bomber Jacket, I'm like, that feels like that sounds like a bad name because, you know, it. Okay, maybe this is just someone being naive with fashion. But when I hear Bomber Jacket, it's like, is it a jacket that's normally used to people who use bombs? Or is it like, this jacket is so bomber? Like this jacket is so explosive in expression? Like, is that what it's supposed to mean? I mean, I guess orange is a very, like, eye-catching color, so it is kind of explosive in that manner.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you.
Really?
You are sure of this, but why?
Okay, so maybe we are a superstar. Really, this guy would die for us. Huh.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Yeah. If he respects me enough to die for me, I gotta, like, treat him with respect then. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Even 42%? Okay, it is very close to a 50-50. We've failed two 50-50s. Surely we're not gonna fail a third 50-50.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Never mind. One of these days, me saying that will actually work. One of these days. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. I mean, to be fair, that's not that bad, honestly. All. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? 13th time's the charm. Please don't make it so.
No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop. Say it.
Okay, internal thoughts that I cannot. The intrusive thoughts have won. I am telling him that this is our name.
Yes, well,
Thank you for ignoring me.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah, I tried talking to him, but he didn't seem to want to talk to me.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yes, I definitely knew that also.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have not. Let's be honest.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I'm going to assume no based on the tone of the person here, based on the bartender. Sorry, not bartender. The what did he say himself? The chief cafeteria man. Like, according to him. So no.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This feels like a grin at him moment. Smile awkwardly. Yes.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
And this man said and we have the perception that this man would die for us. Oh no. This is why you do not meet your heroes, people. They are not like what you want them to be. Or the body's not there anymore.
Where it
Maybe.
has been hanging for 7 days straight.
7
We
days!
should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Yes, let's go then.
After you, officer.
Task gain, interview, cafeteria manager, task, inspect the
If you're
body.
about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Should I have a badge? Check my pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up. Honestly, like, if this guy's gonna die for me, the least we can do is be honest with him.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by
Oh.
interacting with him.
Thank you, tutorial voice. But okay, so I think at this moment, again, maybe I'm heavily weighing it too much on that dialogue where he says, he'd die for us. But I'm not gonna lie to this man. He'd die for us! But also, let's talk to him.
Yes?
Tell him, you know what? Nothing for now. Actually, no, wait. Right. We should probably get some information about the case so we know what to
Yes.
ask the guy. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Number 3 is honestly a pretty honest question to ask.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
One precinct versus another kind of situation.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it.
Task
If you want
gained.
my take,
The
ask
pissing
me after we've
competition.
inspected the victim.
Find was pissing match between precinct 14 and 41 and 57. Ask him about this after initial inspection of the dead body is done. Okay. Okay, let it go for now.
Was
We'll
there
ask him
anything else
later.
you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say this case is mysterious?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Okay, not particularly. Why
the
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I totally know what the DeLorean polymath is. I do like using equations to figure out people who are in their DeLorean vehicles. I've watched Back to the Future. Like, that's a... Like, are we talking about... damn it. What's the name of the scientist? He's a scientist. He knows math. Doc Brown? Are we talking about Doc Brown? He sounds like he would be a DeLorean polymath. Like, he has a DeLorean. He does math. And probably polys it with science. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's do something worldly, something okay, supernatural, not supernatural. White man is 40s. What more do you need? Okay, a little bit direct. Pride is mysterious, but could it be sexy? Okay, maybe you know what? Fine.
I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Let's see. Make number 1 the last choice. I know I said
Good.
we'll be honest, but maybe that's a bit too honest. Let's leave for now. I'll ask about him later. I feel he has a sense of urgency with the case, so let's do that for now.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Okay, inner monologue, you are very generous with calling that a beard. If anything, that is just a stubble. if not singular follicles at best.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, yeah, he still doesn't know your name. As I said, this name.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She
Sylvie!
usually works the bar
Sylvie's
here.
in this
I'm
game.
only temporarily taking over her duties.
Also, so a person named Sylvie called us. Who knows? Maybe we'll talk to them. I'll note that name for now. So she's the bartender.
Do you have her number?
Bartender. Look, if Kim Katsuragi has his notebook, I'll use my notepad to note down some stuff also.
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind the pile of coasters, finds a civil paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are
Got
you a local?
number to call.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh, also hello, Cranky Monkey 24. Thank you for the follow. Do appreciate the support. And also welcome to the stream if you've just been lurking. Kind of just like going through the start of the game for now, so you know. But do appreciate if you are just here. Yeah, first time playthrough. I mean, okay, to be fair, I mentioned this before I started the stream. I noticed that. Okay, wait. I tried playing this game before, only got in like an hour, got decision paralysis, and stopped. Then, it's been a few years since then. I finished Baldur's Gate 3. So now with maybe a new understanding of this type of genre, I think like now's the perfect time to get back into it. And you know, because I literally forgot everything, I'm starting from the start. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to get through this. And like I said, I'll be trying to choose choices as truthfully as I can in how I would want to handle it in relation to our character. So yeah, that's how I'll be playing through this.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
Yeah.
I just used to work
Like,
here.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie,
not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
the clock on the bottom right kinda has me in a little bit of an internal panic. But if Baldur's Gate 3 taught me anything, maybe don't stress too much about the time. Just go and do what you want. If time progresses, time progresses. Just, honestly, ignore it unless there's specific things like, oh, this person comes at this time or this place opens at this time. But other than that, I'm not gonna pay attention to the clock. Because I think I'm just gonna panic more.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Wait, I know there's some things are, but I don't live here. I just used to work here. I'm not going to start working here again if that's what you think. I didn't apply that. Yes.
I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He
Sure,
means,
I'll ask
do you have
questions.
questions for me, like a police officer would?
Yes. Who killed him? Look, obviously he doesn't know. Where did Sylvie go?
She went away because none of your business.
Okay, I mean she's a could be vital suspect. I don't know. She called us.
Extra fine.
No. Okay. It's like note. Extra fine. On my notepad. Where exactly is the body? Behind, right?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Dude sounds like he's speaking with his teeth clenched together like this. I mean, again, we kind of trashed this place, so I can kind of see why he's a little bit mad at us.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit
You're not
through
pointing.
that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay. I find the sheer amount of dialogue and options every overwhelming and necessary to get everything right. Yeah. Like, you don't want to miss stuff because you feel in your mind if you don't have stuff, you will be missing out on things later on. But I feel in a way that will only really consume you if you Google the thing. Because if you question something and you don't know about it, you can't really, in a sense, fault yourself for not knowing it because, you didn't know it. But if you Google it and then found out you needed to do something which you missed, that will make you feel infinitely worse because in your mind, you will then go on to like be, why didn't I just Google this earlier? Because you've made the decision to go to Google, so your mindset will now then switch to I should have made this decision earlier. So I feel a thing that helps with this is avoid the urge to Google anything. Because the first time you do it, you've opened the Pandora's box to just be like, I've Googled one thing. It's not gonna hurt for me to Google another, and then another, and then another, and then now you're in this vicious cycle of wanting to be enamored by the secrets of the game, but then also any question mark in your head, you immediately Google it. So yeah, we'll definitely try to avoid that as much as humanly possible. And if anything, well, hopefully I can get through the entire game with that. And if anything, I do feel streaming does kind of like help in that avenue. Like I said, I feel streaming in a way keeps you honest. Like, there is no benefit to the viewer nor the player to know beforehand what's going to happen. Because that just means your reactions aren't going to be as genuine when they do happen. So, that helps no one. So, by me streaming this game, if anything, it's probably what's going to help me the most get through it. Okay, so that is all. Though I guess I do have a question. The time on the bottom right, is this continuing as I am talking here, or does it continue per actions done, technically? Like, me choosing this dialogue option is what proceeds the time, not me babbling to chat here at the moment. Because, at least that way I'm not, like, pressured to be like, oh, I must not react too much. I just should keep going because time progresses. Number 2 is dumb to ask. I'm not gonna ask this. So we'll go with number 4.
Let's go.
Yay, experience!
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away? We're a really big guy. I don't really know, but I think time doesn't really matter much in this game. Really? Huh. I won't discount it, but I think going with what I said a while ago where I won't stress on it is probably an okay enough mindset to have. But noted. Look, we've failed 3 50-50s. We're not... Surely we're gonna at least pass 1 50-50 eventually.
One moment you're running like the wind, and you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
Okay, look, you could have just ran without doing the fuck. Look, I wasn't expecting him to go on to then give him the double guns, the double sticks, the 2 timers. I thought we were just gonna like slip away. Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both? Honestly, in my mind, this is probably the thing. The wheelchair's right
That's
behind me,
true.
isn't it?
Yes, and it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it.
No, we should
Look
fixate
at
on
that
it.
stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers pointing in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this? Why did I use both my hands?
Watch out!
Everything goes.
50-50s failed. 4 out of 4.
Back so soon.
This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body.
Those are mysteries of the spinal.
I don't know if I'm dead.
The
Maybe I'm just
spinal
knocked out.
cord has yet to reveal itself to you.
Eh?
Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
I mean, the spinal cord is very important. That's how I keep my posture. I'm not trimming now. There's more of you hidden. I'm so cool.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
Which is why you left it.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I'm not. It's not going very well, honestly.
It doesn't look like it is, sweetie. Are you okay?
Hey, at least she didn't like fall to the floor. I think.
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In
No!
addition, you have strained your left trapezius.
No!
Pain surges down your back when you move.
I should ask if she's okay. I should ask her if she's
The
okay.
chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Aww.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
She's so nice. Like, we literally crashed into her and she's like, "No, help him."
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a complicated plan.
I mean, we kind of got some sympathy because of this, so I don't know. Maybe that was a right decision, even though we failed it. The doppelfucky was still kind of unnecessary, though. What the fuck, my guy?
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
I see. In a way, I mean, he's lowered our tab. So, what? I don't like the moral of this story. I don't like the moral of the story. This makes it sound like, yeah, let the intrusive thoughts win. Go do the crazy shit. You'll get a discount on your hostel room. Like, no, that's not the message. This is a horrible kids show.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Well, crazy, don't get a discount if you don't do this. Well, yay, I guess.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
This is a very definitive choice.
Why did you say that?
Do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
Oh. Like marveling at a hill?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
Oh. Is this like we used to have a home? It was a nice home, but we can't go back there anymore? Is that the vibe that this is giving?
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back
You can
somehow?
try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh, cool. I see it popped up over here. Internalize. Lonesome long way home. Temporary research bonus. +1 encyclopedia. Factory memory returns. 6 hours. I guess I just do this. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the race channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints are in the mud. Huh. Internalize. So I guess this thing just goes as I do things. Well, I guess that's where time is relevant. Alright, so pay for damages. Need 100. I have 0.40. We are 0.40 way there. Yay! Oh god. Okay, first let's talk to the lady. Are you okay?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
I'm Sweetie. It's like a dog asking who's a good boy. Am I the good boy?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. Wink. Oh, I had once wink twice, but then if you wink twice, does that count as a blink? I mean, this is technically being truthful.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
Girl, don't cheat on your husband.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street. But I come here for tea when they're away.
On your own? I mean, I guess there are some buttons on your wheelchair, so I guess it kind of like is motorized to a bit. Also, I like the tiny tidbit of her, like her thumbs are like twiddling a little bit. I kind of do that also, so I understand. Like, it just helps it not to feel like super static.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. Okay, let's not be mean. Yeah, we gotta apologize first.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. Look, this is the most truthful answer we could possibly give.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
That's good. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Ah, she understands. It's good to be loyal.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Oh my god, the number one! No! I know, but there's also side mysteries. Okay, we should probably be like, here, he'll die for us! We can't disappoint him!
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
Okay, let's go
Of
for
course,
now.
dear.
Okay, quick glance around, see if there's anything else in the room to investigate. There is someone kind of just passed out though. While the room is knocked over, beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Also, hello my guy. Sleeping dog worker. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
We are not
On the
pickpocketing
counter,
a sleeping
rolled
man.
out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Ruckus talking to Garth, +1 crashed into wheelchair. Oh, it's just. Oh, sorry, there's a try. Wake him up. Who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
I see.
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
I see. Inspect the piece of plastic.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo.
Santiago S. John.
S. John.
72% chance? But the guy's looking at us. Katsuragi's looking at us. Our respect though. But also, are we going to be this kind of cop? This doesn't feel right to me. Who needs respect? I mean, the dude will literally die for me. Like, how can I betray someone who will literally die for me? Like, how can I not give him respect? Damn to die fast, we can take his shit without him knowing. No! And also, I like how +1 because I crashed into the wheelchair, and +1 because I talked to the bartender. I wonder if we could wake him up if he gave more noise. This is a white check. You may retry it.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
This is okay.
This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
50-50s failed. 5 out of 5. Like, what is this? What is this probability right now? Like, I'm noting this down. 50-50, 5 out of 5 failed. Okay, okay. I mean, look. We tried to wake him up. He didn't wake up. We tried. We tried to wake him up.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Does the lieutenant see me?
No, he's looking the other way. Perhaps purposefully.
Oh. AKA he's compliant. Steal the document, swipe through the pocketbook, and take what's inside. Wait, I gotta... Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal hoop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. Wait, so is the ID the document? Or is the ID in the pocketbook? The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. I guess the document will be more
You
important.
slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore.
He continues to snore.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it.
Money!
Seems like
5!
this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy.
Oh! We're not finding a note, we're finding money. We found money. Nice, very nice, elaborate way of saying we found a bill.
Yum yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with
This
it.
is
The
yum
synapses
yum.
in your brain fire with glee. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Are we also gonna pick up the pills? It's not steal. It's only pickup.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay, we just stole it.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Noted. I see we also have physical damage, but we will worry about that next time. Dock Worker Shift Card. Standard issue Dock Worker Shift Card doubling as a worker's permit. The bottom left corner holds a picture of a man this item used to belong to. The two of you look nothing alike. Good to note. So if we wanted to use this ID, realistically, unless it's a scanner type, we would need to change the photo. Unless it is just a scanner type door situation. Okay, fine, we're outside. So it did say the body is back here. But let's greet this person good morning first. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police!" Oh no. Just say, "Pigs go home." Street name is illegible. Well, just don't say we're police.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Then how can you have so negative opinions on police if you haven't seen them? That just sounds like preconceptions.
The place looks the part. There's graffiti everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
I have some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this? Fuck the police. First, we need direction. Let's be good people first. Who are you? Name first.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Okay, fine. Hello,
She
gardener.
hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
There's more to you than that.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
What are you doing here?
I am working.
Working
I
on
have
what?
a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
Over her shoulder, so I guess in the backyard?
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Right. Yeah, well, let's go to the body after we question
Don't
her.
worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts. Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
I don't know what this is supposed to help me intuit. We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This
Revachol,
intersection is called Roundabout North.
District of Martinez. Specifically, round about north. Got it.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. What is up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Frit store. South.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Shops and broken bridge to the south. What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Fishing village closed on other side.
It's just water.
West.
No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Martinez Inlet and Islands. That's all for
no
now.
problem.
Okay. So at least we kind of have a good idea of like where we could go. So if we wanted to interrogate people, north would be the thing. Going to east to find out what the commotion is would be good. South, I guess money. Also the fishermen, I guess some locals. While west, kinda nothing.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Also fine. We might ask, what's with this
Excuse me?
fuck the police business?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
You know what? Sure, fine. Never
She
mind.
shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
If
Okay,
there's
let's
a
not tense her
corpse,
too
then
much.
You're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Yeah, can I borrow the gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Yay! Gloves! Clothes, gloves, on... right click. Oh! Oh, there are gloves. It literally says gloves. I was like, hands? Wow, they're big. Okay. Okay, wait, let's check. What's this? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
I will worry empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
I see.
This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay. I will look at this later on. I think the body takes priority. For now, at least.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Cop habit. You look at everything.
Hmm.
This isn't case related, you think.
It isn't? Huh. What kind of vehicle
Hard to
goes
say.
for you?
Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Maybe let's hold off on the visual calculus for now. Okay. We are going to the thing. Kid? Are you throwing something at the body? Also, God, that body looks horrible.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing a rock to the dead body can be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Got it. A moment of your time,
Can't
please.
talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, I'm one of the kids. Tell me the juicy shit.
I mean drugs. The
Oh.
kid's on drugs.
Oh. No, I am not up with the kids. I am not on the drugs. Don't listen to me. I'm not on the drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Is that another drug?
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
Kuno? You should throw the rake at him, Kuno. The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
If you know that a gardener uses a rake, then you know what it is.
The fuck are you talking about?
Look, I had to ask. I thought they were siblings.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
What? this kid doesn't know what siblings are. I mean, unless they know about Alabama more, then okay, sure, whatever.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Ah, I see. Avoid kids. I can
will
understand
see.
that. You know what? The man we respect is right. Let us focus on the area around us. So let's do this. The letter R wears the crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? Look, a trash container that looks like this, honestly, it looks like a fancy treasure chest. Like, look, it's so enticing. It's begging for you to open it. It's literally like colored yellow, like a treasure chest.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing.
Yeah.
Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Yeah, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Seems like a reasonable assumption. We should open it.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or Lieutenant?
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Oh! Smart! Thank you, Kim. Okay, before... I know we said we get the body down, but like... We could say we need something in that trash can to help us get the body down. Hello, my guy.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container back there out yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
I mean, don't you own this place? So it's ownership by not proxy. Maybe proxy. I'll just stick with proxy because I don't know the other word.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Huh?
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feel. Nothing stirs, and it isn't cat. It's common sense.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
What do you
We
need
need
them
keys.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
for?
Ooh.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. I'll bring up the karaoke to him later. I definitely did see that option. But we still need to find the music anyway, so you know. Can't be doing that yet. But okay, we got keys now. Let's see if there is anything actually useful. Who knows, maybe the stench will drive the kids
This
away.
trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow.
No one said this
Your
job...
hand is still on the lid.
No one said this job was gonna be pretty.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay. Continue. We are digging through it. Thank God we have gloves.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in
Oh
it.
God.
Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Eh?
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers.
Oh
You're used to
no.
this. No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, not dumpster
The
diving.
box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic.
Although that does
packages
kind of give us a vibe
and
of like the
turbo
kind
noodles.
of character
Nothing
he
of note,
was.
however.
Like, he was not scared to search the dirty places if it would allow to find evidence. Which, okay, respectful, you know, nothing will stop him from getting the job done.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
So it's the deceased person's pants.
Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
So someone took off his clothes?
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty.
Ah.
Or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew. Bag
This
the
is a
shirt.
military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
Huh.
Anything more?
So he's military.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
Okay, a yellow old mug, but it somehow catches our eye.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one.
He nods
I'd
towards the
advise
boy.
against confronting that force.
Okay, we'll hold off. Maybe once we have information on the kid, that's when we should involve ourselves with them.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The kids wouldn't know this, maybe.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
I mean, look, we gotta be thorough. Search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge,
Yeah.
and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey,
What do you mean, but hey?
nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
No, you can't say but hey and then be like it's nothing.
What's this?
What's this?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it
Something
out.
larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Yeah. Thank God we found it. In the trash.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Definitely not 4. Okay, maybe this is a bit too much on air, so they give him a fake name. I think I didn't want to be a call anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
He doesn't know what
lucky
to
we found
say.
it. You should take stock of what remains,
like,
just to be sure somehow.
We
it's not
think we
made it
didn't
into the
know,
hands
but we
of the
found it
RCM's
again.
adversaries.
So,
Organized crime.
you know,
and
it's
the
it's
like.
back with us
There might have
now.
been police secrets in your notes. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Really? Okay. Oh, I guess I would be outside of the dialogue to check it. But the mug. I'm getting the mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
Oh, an antique?
only in its social sensibility.
Oh, we just take the mug. No option 2. Just put it back.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your
I
inventory.
mean, who knows? Maybe someone might
Contain
want the mug.
sounds of muffled gong.
Continue.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Leave. Okay, so first, interact. The mug first. Interact. Oh, this broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the whirling in rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Samaran descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial-era antique. The description does not look like how the art is up here. Honestly, the art here kind of looks pretty nice.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's an interact button. I gotta interact.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh no.
What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use an example of what not to do. Oh no. Signal boosting. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. Oh no. Making strawman. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The fuck? Or the mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Okay, wait a second. That's... Oh no, none of these sound good. No, if I do number 3, then that's just... none of these seem right. But I guess I have to choose, like, which one I guess would kind of align with me the most, maybe. Definitely not 4. Not 2. I mean, I guess number 1, as long as you don't take it too far. Like, this one is saying you shove it in their face. This one is just like, this is an example. I'm not necessarily saying that everyone does this, but you know, this isn't a good thing.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective.
Look, I'm just doing what the tutorial told me to interact with stuff, okay? This is a letter you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. We write in cursive? Damn.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I think I got it.
Right. What more do you need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. A graffito that says...
Look,
defeated.
I said I think I got it.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Do not smell the ledger. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paper.
Oh, it's literally inspecting the
its
clip.
crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Rewarded for inquisitiveness.
Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Point to the sticker.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Ooh, that could be information that we could get if we could somehow read it.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Nice! Cool, 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 cool.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay, so... thing to do when you go to his car later?
Okay. While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol.
Okay,
And
smartass.
covered in dense blue handwriting.
Or, well, I guess
It
that's our inner
escapes
voice,
into
so I guess are we the
watercolor patterns,
smartass?
reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, Case files commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Commit to paper. So, are these all cases we've actually, like, done before?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51.
Isn't
This
it
year,
only March?
The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30
Oh,
cases.
not
undertaken.
completed.
Not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Is that all?
That doesn't sound healthy. We'll ask this one later. There was a mention of a naming convention
Yes.
here.
It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each
Oh, no.
investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Are they like drinks or like a song?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Oh.
Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
I see. I get it. Like, I mean, if you're trying to make your job more interesting, this would be it, especially if you're solving murders.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I see. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself.
I
I would
see.
not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Yeah, let's not give him a bad idea for now.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files. Commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
Were we accumulating cases and not finishing them on purpose, maybe? Like, to get fired?
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Damn. Also, what do you mean I have an official case
There
to
is,
open?
for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched.
Oh,
by
this
the damage.
case.
The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper!
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Kim, do you have a pen?
the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder.
Oh, but
like
are we
large
going to
caliber
use his
bullets
pen to
on
write
an
on this
ammo belt.
dirty-ass clipboard that was put into the trash
He
can?
is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
I can't mess his pens. I'll just use my pencil.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files. Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple.
A murder
A
in the
language
hanging
developed
tree?
For mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview
Oh.
the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Uh-huh.
You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry.
Oh.
And it feels good.
I would
Feels
like
completion.
I would like physical health though.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
I mean, listing down things you need to do is honestly like pretty helpful. Like if ever there's any big problem that needs to be done, sometimes leaving the big problem visually or like, you know, mentally visually as a big problem can make it daunting to start. So breaking it into smaller problems, I feel you hear that a lot. Because I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you can solve smaller problems, at least, you know, you can be like, yeah, I finished this. And, you know, you solve enough small stuff, you solve the big thing.
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Actually, I hate solving small things. Also, hello, Simon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having a good day. Ah, I see. So you just like solving the one giant problem instead.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
New skill point. Also, I thought he was being sarcastic, but I guess maybe he's like genuine with that.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system. In addition,
Can't complain. We'll have to later because somebody broke something I was working on. No! So what's that? You need to remake it?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do
Like, from
things.
scratch? You
It
can't, like,
persisted
salvage
in
some other
unofficial
things?
capacity. Officers
No,
use this
somebody
title
else has to
refer
fix
their
it, though.
work among
Ah, I
themselves.
see. Oh, no. So what are you gonna do with it, then?
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that. To amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Nothing. Gonna sit here and just wait until somebody else knows what the fuck is going on. Well, you know, hopefully they don't blame you then.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now? Okay, let's hold off for that. 42%. I'm not failing another roughly 50-50. Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow.
God, we are
some
taking so
bright
long before
red,
we get to the body.
all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
Types of forms.
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Let's start small. Misconduct
A
fine.
monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Oh, is this like if we can find some misconduct, we can ask for some money like for our stay and stuff? Maybe. Oh yeah, I feel that. They'll just sit there and waiting until somebody else knows. Because a while ago, that definitely happened to me. Because there was like a change in the schema for like a system we're working on, but the back end side of it wasn't done updating how the data is sent to us. So I'm just like, I can't exactly like test expected behavior if it wasn't working. So I kind of just also did have to like make myself busy somehow while still waiting for them to get that working. It was kind of. I mean, like I get it, but also at the same time, it's just like, come on, please. I wish that were me. Usually, when there's a problem, people run to me and start panicking. I mean, is that because you're able to solve the problem though, so thus they panic towards you?
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Oh.
All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
The officer is saying for me in Kui trust. Oh no. Good luck becoming the go-to person for anyone having a problem.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Got
The
it.
rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Like, god damn, this is so much dialogue that's being read. Like, thank you, but also damn. The voice work. Amazing.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
Dark blue plastic.
Blue.
Got it.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Huh? Okay.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Peek
The
inside.
plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Maybe there's like you stick a pin in it and it opens?
With your hands, U4 sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
72%! It is a pretty high chance. It is a retryable thing. Yay!
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawer
without
open.
resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now
Yeah, I'm too bored to sit here and do nothing. I feel that. Either, I don't know, reorganize something or watch something, I guess. Well, I mean, you're watching this in a sense, so
two ticket
it works.
stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket stubs. For what? Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. What the hell? Why is this an option? Do what I did, go in incognito mode and just plan out a vacation itinerary. Be bold. Don't go on incognito. No, don't do that.
Two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the
Well, what the
colored
frick is
pencil
this number
drawings.
3
The
choice?
tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra.
Huh.
These let you go there too.
Oh, zoo in Revachol East. So there is a zoo. Have tickets. Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell
It
it first.
smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored.
It came from the trash can though.
A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Tutti Frutti. Wait, isn't that a legitimate gum? Or like a chewable square? Like I feel like I had Tutti Fruities back then. Like they're kind of like in the shape of those caramel squares, really small, but they're like usually like fruit flavors. Like I think I remember really liking the strawberry flavor before. Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Yet you told me that it be that way.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
We're named a Harry. We're Harry something.
Throw it away, please.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when
Did
I
the
step
world
out
dim?
and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you.
This is
I
supposed
can't
to be
believe
sweet,
the
but why does it
happiness
feel
I
so
feel with
ominous?
You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Keep reading.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
Oh
You
no.
feel the ledger slip from your hand.
No!
No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Oh shit. Right.
Detective, is everything alright?
Fall sideways. I fall sideways. Huh? Huh? Hmm?
There is nothing.
Did I die?
Again.
Oh, again. Sorry. I got scared. I thought like, did I die?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light
Look,
that's on.
we woke up at
fluttering
like 8
somewhere in
a.m.
the basal
We
ganglia.
went to the void at 9 a.m. and now I think it said it was like 10:30. We're taking a trip to the void every hour. Like, are we sure the void is not our home?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows.
You
living
wish
in the
you were a void.
water.
You wish you were a void, not in the void.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Thought gained. White morning.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do? It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road.
No.
There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Yes, it's related to the X something.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again. Bloated corpse of the past.
Beautiful.
Ah, damn.
Believe me, stupid.
No continuation
It's
there.
lack of beauty.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Right. it's probably the other inspector.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
Water?
It's delicious.
Really?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Oh. Where am I?
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks.
I mean, we didn't lose that much time, technically. Maybe like 10 minutes or something?
Drink. Water.
I mean, if our character is gonna be drinking water, I'll drink also.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
I can feel that. Maybe minus the darkness. But it is pretty good.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
Yay!
Some of
We
it
got free
spills
health back.
on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the
That
past.
does sometimes happen.
Yay! He handed us the
You
ledger
dropped
back.
this. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
Yay!
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses.
Huh?
Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
The what? Ledger of Failure and Hatred. +1 Inland Empire, +1 Empathy, -2 Authority. Really?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Okay, let's close it.
Slightly, ever so slightly. Difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand.
I see. Let's keep that away. Empire research bonus. -1 authority. The little guy gets further and further away. Oh, while I'm researching this, I get this? Ah, interesting. Though, -2 minus authority? Well, I guess it is Ledger of Failure and Hatred. So it's like, if they see me holding a ledger that is literally like wet, smells like trash and piss. Yeah, I think I probably wouldn't listen to someone who held that. Now that I think about it. And we're at the car though, so we might as well use it while we're here.
Before you stands a motor carriage.
That's some wicked
It's covered
shit.
in blue and white livery. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Open the
In
door.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Yeah, let's turn on the headlights first.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The raspberry gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canada comes to life with a whiny growl.
That's just for turning on the lights?
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Also, this is such an interestingly designed vehicle. Like, the wheels in front are literally just extending from the body. And it has wheels attached in front. Like, you could literally replace the entire front section. I don't know, like, you could literally replace it with like a sled front if ever it was snowing, and then the tires on the back could just help push. Honestly, wait, actually now that I think about it, maybe that's its purpose.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
Okay, we just need to stand in front of the machine.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the micro perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different
row
rows.
has 18 dots.
The next one.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually? Damn.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations.
3. That's it?
That's it.
What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years.
Huh.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Oh, I thought there was more. Probably the same. Yeah.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we?
I know. I mean, solving cases sounds pretty interesting,
This
though.
next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished.
The one that reaches 200 in
We've got,
count?
Let's see. Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades.
Wow.
Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
90th percentile? Goddamn. So I'm a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I mean, in your line of work, sometimes it's unavoidable. I guess thankfully it's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
So we are not a trigger-happy person. That's good to know.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
I see.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you killed
Yes.
anyone? Okay, no need to elaborate.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Yeah, I think I'm the middle there.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Cute.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Oh yeah, I didn't think it was a jab.
The lieutenant
It was
nods. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Let me see. Right here.
He says he fingers near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean.
No, it does not.
It is not nice? Okay.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
This one? Or these ones. Oh! Officer profile. Name unknown, rank unknown. Super Cop 1. Apocalypse Cop 0. Sorry Cop 2. Boring Cop 1. Communist, fascist, ultra-liberal, moralist 1. Good Cop, Bad Cop 4. Honor 0. People killed 3. Cases solved 216. Years in service 18. Interesting. But also, so we can choose to level up something. Huh. -2 from... Oh, right, because of the pants. Visual calculus? No, no. Oh, damn. Leveling is... Also, interestingly enough, our lowest stat, we can only level up twice. While the higher stats, we can level them up more. So I guess it really just goes back to... So we can make, like, our weakest stat decent. Or we can make our stronger stats, like, that much stronger if we need to. Damn, this one's tough. Yeah, there's like, it's literally just, you can choose any of them. Maybe some physical instrument would be nice. Like, we might deal with some physical stuff later on. Oh, I can revert at any time? Oh! Interesting. Oh! Only until you leave. Got it. Okay, so I leveled up physical instrument. Might be helpful later on. That's good. Also, we have maps, but we can't open them yet. We need to acquire one. Okay. We'll use the car a little bit later. Let's finally get back to checking that bot. Oh wait. Fine. We'll go back here first. Give him the key, and then also ask him about the clothes, and then we'll check the body.
Can I help you?
Here's the trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
Trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Did someone in your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Yeah, maybe let's not let's not accuse him for now. Maybe if we have more substantial thing, we can. I'm gonna just say this while I'm here.
Absolutely out of the question.
No, I will.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yeah. Who needs private karaoke? Make it public. Okay, now let's actually finally get to the body. It took us so many hours, but we'll finally actually get to the body. This kid's ladder tree was still climbable. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Oh, so that's where the greenhouse is. Investigate this thing.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Maybe he can get a visual thing.
Noted.
I mean, we're rolling the dice. It's retryable. Although, I think retrying though needs something. Let's maybe see if we can like get a higher chance next time. Okay, body time.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around
Okay,
them
ladder won't
does
hold
not
our
look
weight.
human.
Got it.
It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Yeah, he's been literally hanging here for 7 days.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Yeah, no, we are not doing this.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Turn away, leave. Oh, literally,
There
that's it.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
I mean, I
Emitting
guess
it is all it does now.
I guess we can't do anything without going for it.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected.
Yeah,
More
I think this
fever
was a
than
given.
odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. You try to walk away. We didn't even take a step. We tried.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your
I
body
mean, it is
curls
7
and
weeks
pushes it
old.
out. Burst,
Not 7 weeks,
burst,
7 days old.
until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
And we had water though.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Oh, he handed us his handkerchief?
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where do I get
That
it
young
from?
woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Okay, so need some ammonia.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh! Okay, so I need to get ammonia to interact with the thing. Also, wow, his handkerchief's so nice. I will treasure it forever. Do you have ammonia, gardener?
Hello again, officer? Sure. I'm done with them.
Ooh, nice.
Go easy on that stuff. It's
Ampoule of ammonia. Okay, so now with that, let us check. Actually, I guess that this is a good way to check. Every time I quick save, is it saving it as a new one? No. Okay, so if I wanted like an actual like backup point, I would need to manually save. Okay, good, I found that out while still relatively early.
There he still is, looking right through you. with his white eyes.
It's
The body
still
below
17%.
is entirely dedicated to that corpse.
Okay, I mean, this is just like I'm just like I don't know how this works anymore at this point. Like, let's save it here, because it's like
There
it made it
he
sound
still
like
is,
you
looking
have
right
this
through
and then you can
with his
proceed.
white eyes. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Oh, okay.
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Never mind. Eh. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification.
I mean,
Pat,
in a way
pat,
though,
pat.
isn't vomiting out like the bad stuff sort of a good thing for a guy? Like it sounds like he literally drank for 3 days.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, investigate.
I mean, the only thing that we should hopefully be throwing up is our hands in the air.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be
I
fine.
think I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps too.
True.
No. This is a two-man assignment.
Yeah, I don't want to
because
say
it
that, but
needs
none
two
of the other
officers to
choices felt
complete.
right.
I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
So it's endurance. Got it. Volumetric shit compressor. 10 by research bonus. None. Research time 030. Your shit is apart. And it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. I see. Got it.
Yes?
Nothing for now. Okay, let's just see the stuff that while we're here in the back. Oh, really? That isn't away from here? Oh, it isn't. Huh. What about this thing?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
And clearly it's blocking something.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why
Yeah!
they're too
Finally, perception, yay!
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Oh. Well, okay, that seemed very loud.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Maybe something to help with the body? Huh. A silver plate with trace of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Drugs.
The lieutenant
Drugs, in other
isn't
words.
studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Hmm. The number 3, no.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
He points to the ladder
see
in the
that ladder
corner.
there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Hmm. The boss says get out of the way or get fucked up. Oh, money. Yay. Also pig head. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Empty through the magnesolam. Magnesium supplement. Oh, cool. Well, at least we can get the bucket. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Money! Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Postcard Grand Couron. Oh, wrong one. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooked by Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from beneath. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slums. Oh, that's not good. Health. More stuff here on top. Take. And more money. Woo.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes.
When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Is that ours?
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Not right. Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
Wow.
That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them.
Huh.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. To admit, what are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought, or it could be that we are just exploring.
I mean, we're exploring for now. I guess the question is, if I were to remove the pants and see the
Tarpaulin
jump,
cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
28%? Yeah, not right now. But it is an option. Like, yeah, it's a little bit too risky. Okay, noted. At least that is a potential back way. Though I'd think with my like 4 in motor risk, my savoir-faire would be better. Unless that's just how difficult of a jump it is. Oh, so we can't talk to that kid. How about this kid?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Damn.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Yeah, these kids are not worth it. Okay, let's see what else we can still do first. What's our quest log still? So, sing the karaoke, we are not doing. Equip and complete volumetric shit compressor. Okay, we'll keep that still. Report missing badge. Yup. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. So, 2 stuff with the car, the report badge and that. Pay for damages. Who put clothes in the trash? Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash. Let's do the car one first before we talk to child.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge
Oh, so that's
is a
so
red
cool,
switch
like-
labeled heat.
There's droplets of rain on the floor.
Now,
That you can see.
That's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the
Ooh,
metal clutch
fancy.
handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder. All seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
That's cute.
At the bottom of the sea,
Huh? Excuse me?
so strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that?
The fuck?
A dark feeling. This is going wrong. Let go of the clutch. You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
Okay, this is creepy. Let's release the clutch
is
handle.
pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is
Man,
mated
we
to the
keep getting
flywheel.
damaged somehow.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
The flashlight would. You know what? Chain cutters are always helpful.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
I think that's a little bit excessive for belts.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
I mean, I guess there's no reason not to take everything.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the photo of physical instrument and I'm just like, yeah, normal ass body. And I'm just thinking of this like long ass neck. Like, my guy, are you like a giraffe neck?
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The
Pick up the
frequency
radio.
tableau lights up and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then You hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Continue.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Yeah, let's just be normal.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Let us not let the intrusive thoughts win first. For now, let's probably ask what we are meant to ask. Maybe we'll press this last. Let's connect to the 41st first.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
I guess to call the captain.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Well, we got a last name, Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name.
Damn it.
It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Man, I thought we were getting it indirectly somehow.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
No, this one is like a little bit too defensive. We gotta be like cool defensive.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Okay, thanks, Jules.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yep, we are going to find it.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Actually, honestly, yeah, it's like we're getting riled about
He
this.
asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Okay, I forget it keeps going through Jules. Like, you could be a little bit more enthusiastic about my anger here.
Why? Did he find it? Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Oh, no.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Drop the call.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
That's not good.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
This is a red check, cannot be retried. Like, failing at dramatize probably makes things worse, so maybe we'll just stick with say nothing. This is not our strong suit.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Just continue not to say anything.
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Remain silent with terror. Oh shit, it just keeps getting lower!
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Put the microphone back in its holder and quit the call!
It's almost after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else?
Right. I first check this. Wait, so what do I do now that it's done? It's just done? Solution. Wait, close the door. Tools. Okay, so we have the 3 tools.
Volumetric shit compressor.
There we go.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Well, hopefully long enough for us to find our gun. All endurance white checks unlocked. Oh wait, all endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. So endurance. Oh, I see. So there's 4 pips. Track down your badge, track down your gun.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Ask Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's do that.
Hold on. Her number is 005 1944.
I mean, this is our best lead right now, just
298.
for like any information.
Received. Hold on, officer.
I'd do this.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get.
Look, that's not a sign of impatience. That's just like, you know, finding stuff to do while waiting.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Okay, maybe it's like, yeah, I believe we've met before. It is me, the detective, at the Wording Inner,
right.
guys.
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, don't read the room wrong. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call then?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
We will definitely not ask about the gun, but maybe we can at least ask the badge.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
I mean, probably no need to ask the first. Have you seen it anywhere?
No, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
The Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me. I mean, unless his uniform is his bomber jacket.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
I mean, isn't it the one up there? I kind of know where it is.
Who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Let's ask this one.
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir.
Oh.
Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
Oh, so that explains
I
that.
am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
The disco things? Okay, no follow-up question. Interesting. You quit your job at the wording. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Let's see if we can get information more before this
Maybe,
one.
I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay, we can always call her back.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again.
Huh?
Bye.
Okay. I think this is a worthy check to try. It is another 50-50. Surely we'll at least pass one of our 50-50 checks.
Yes.
Thank God.
Done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags.
Finally.
When she was still working there.
5 out of 6 failed. But not at least 6 out of 6.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Did we break the bird?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh no.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Yeah, do not shy away.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate
I
it
ruined
now.
the song.
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
No, sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
Oh.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know.
We were not in a good
Then
place.
screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
And is that why we were taking so many cases? Like we took so many cases and left them unfinished, making it a situation where they'd want to fire us. But because of our stellar record, they know that like maybe we were just in a slump and refused to. And because of the refusal, we resorted to this. Sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Okay, so we had our gun at the moment there.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Yeah, it's like what's that? I don't know what to say, honestly. Also, this is like so mean.
God, I knew shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Look, we're already on this topic.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
The smallest church in Saint Seance?
Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
I see.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy though, before you can blast it.
I just asked.
The great Skua. You threw it against the wall.
We broke the bird! No!
And laughing like a maniac.
I mean, I guess we fulfilled the bird's, while still dead wish to fly.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Maybe I should have asked about the gun. Well, find it somehow. Okay, intrusive thoughts.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby. Startled by the
That was
roaring
at
rain.
max volume.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking
Is
at
that
you,
is
as
that
he
his
says,
saved station?
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Confront him.
Is that what it was called?
Go for it.
Cute.
Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Pick up the radio again.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freaky arm.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
Look, I get it. You got a pretty sweet looking ride here. Who wouldn't want to be a speed demon from time to time? I mean, that's the only thing I can't do in this country because it's traffic everywhere. Like, movies always show people driving off into really long highways, and honestly, I feel that'd be pretty cathartic. I would kind of want to do that eventually, a long drive, just empty. Maybe not necessarily not know where I'm going. I would still having a destination in mind, but not having to be surrounded by city for a bit. I think that would be pretty nice.
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I'm done with the radio for now.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the
I guess
soft
we
glow
might as well
of
ask
the
him what
fuel
this machine
preheat.
is.
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
I don't know if this cool is supposed to be sarcastic cool.
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Do all policemen in the Arsenal have such cool motor
The Kupris
carriages?
motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles. Yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it would be good for speed considering it's a literal block. The aerodynamics doesn't look good, but it's definitely eye-catching, that's for sure.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
What's Tip Top?
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
Oh, he smiles again.
No, I'm afraid not.
No.
We have a murder case on our hands. Remember?
Okay.
Yes, sorry about that. The Kupris Kinema does have a rather distinctive.
Yeah, when
engine
you
sound.
turned on the car a while ago, it was super
He says it
loud.
with very badly concealed pride. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Alright, close door. Now what's these?
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Copo type? What's a Copo type?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Oh, cop type? Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop.
No, I'm
The
not.
cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then.
I have
shall
not said sorry that many times. Excuse you. I'm so you opted by apologizing. I mean, I haven't been apologizing. Like, if anything, I'm like been taking things like pretty straightforward.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Yeah, I'm not. I am not the sorry cop.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Yes, we're trying to get information. And yes, we learned things that we did. And we were like, yeah, that sounds intense. But like, we weren't like, you know, avoiding by saying sorry and shit. It's different. Though, it has been like a little bit over 3 hours and I realize it is still middle of the week. So I think that's probably a good place to stop for now. I mean, just remembering from before, I do remember this game is like big in terms of like stuff to do, stuff to find. So there will surely be a lot of loose ends. Also, my sorry cop is at 4? Damn. I mean, maybe I should have been barn cop more, honestly. But like, we can adjust this. Oh yeah, so we'll make a save file for now. And yeah, we'll try to see if we can figure out what to do next. Unfortunately, we were not able to bring the body down, but I feel we'd need a bunch of endurance to be able to do that. There was that place we need to jump, but that needs more savoir-faire. And then, I mean, we've barely walked around town, so who knows? Maybe next time we'll walk around town a little bit more, since it did just turn over to like 12 p.m. in the in-game time. So stuff in the hostel are not open yet. They said, I remember there was a time of like 16 o'clock and 13 o'clock or something, or 14 o'clock. So definitely like something to check there later. But yeah, I mean, that'll be for next session, which to be fair, that'll probably be a while. Because again, next Wednesday until next Monday, I will be out. So earliest I continue Disco Elysium will be next week. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, hopefully I don't get a little bit too lost with the things to do sooner. Look, I don't want to, I mean, I could make this the next Monday game, but I feel like I want next week's game to be like a standalone kind of thing. I'll think about it. Because it is interesting. Like, I mean, well, we're still fairly early, so there isn't much to get interested in just yet, but, you know, lots of avenues to check with. Especially like, God, us losing our badge and our gun. That is very bad. So hopefully we are able to find it. But yeah, with that though, for those that were here, for those that chatted, for those that stopped by, and for those that lurked, I do always appreciate the support. In terms of streams, tomorrow, or I guess technically later, I'll be continuing Persona 3. And then on Friday, I will be continuing Unicorn Overlord. But yeah, with that, I hope you guys have been having a good day, afternoon, and or evening. And just like our main character here needing a drink for all the stuff that was happening, I will also be getting a drink. Not alcohol, just more water. Because it do still be kind of hot. So yeah, hope you guys also get a nice drink as well. Who knows, maybe something flavored. Not necessarily alcohol though. But yeah, with that, thank you guys for joining me in this stream, and hope you guys join me in my next one. But till then, guys, bye guys. Bye. Bye bye.